All right, so 5 reasons why you have already given up on your goals. When I'm making this video, y'all, it's not even February yet. It's literally January 25th. If I had to put money on anything, like if they said, Della, what's your bet? Has this individual given up on their New Year's goals? Yes or no? I'm always going to bank on yes, they have given up on their goals. And it's proven. Y'all know, y'all see it when you go to your gym. It's packed in the beginning of the year. And I know this is an example everybody uses, but it's just a reflection of everything. It is packed. Everybody who normally goes to the gym, they know, even when I used to work at the gym, they would say, just give it a few weeks. It'll all be back to normal in about 3 to 4 weeks. And it's not being negative. It is just the trend that we study with humans, right? And so I'm about to give you 5 reasons why. This video is not about shame. If this is you, my prayer is that this would help you not be those people. I know people argue back and forth. You know, you shouldn't make goals, just make intentions. Just make sure you're not setting intentions because you know that you're going to fall through on your goals and you have no faith in yourself, because that's not okay. Okay. If you like to build habits, I think that's genius to build a habit every year instead of goals. But this goes for you too. If you built a habit and you've already given up on it, which is what I'm willing to bet, this video is for you. Number 1 is you suck at time management. You suck at time. Like, it makes me cringe when I see people go about their day wasting time, which is our most limited resource on this earth. And I don't think you always have to be like my husband gets on to me about that, and I'm getting better at it. But you cannot just be around here just throwing out your time, just getting up when you want to, going where you want to, doing 12,000 things before the thing that you said you want to do. There is no goal that you're going to achieve if you do not have a sensitivity to how much time you have in a day, how much time you have in a week, how much time you have in a month, how much time you have in a year, and how much time you have in a lifetime. You do not have unlimited time. We are all dying. And I know that sounds dramatic, but we are all dying. So the number 1 reason why you've given up on your time is because you suck at time management. And at the end of the day, you want to say, man, I just don't have no time. Like, I was going to start working out, but man, I don't have no time. Like, oh, it's just so much to do. I don't have no time. But you look at your screen time on your phone. You know how like the Apple phone will tell you like how much time you've been on your phone. I bet you I can get you 7 hours, 10 hours just from your screen time alone. You need a daily schedule if you're going to achieve anything. The things that you say you want to do, give them a time slot and show up. Y'all, this is not deep and profound stuff. Give yourself a time and show up. If that time is at 5 a.m. when you're supposed to be working out or you're supposed to be building the business, show up at 5 a.m. no matter what. And get this, if you're going to show up on 5 a.m., what you're going to have to do the night before? Go to bed. So it all goes back to time management. What are you going to have to do the night before? Prepare for the next day. Time management. That is why you probably already get up on your goals, because you just look up every day and, oh, there's no time. There's time. You're not stewarding it. I don't care what you do. There's time. Number 2 is kind of funny, but it's true. You don't remember what your goals are. So you started the year off with 25 goals and you can't name none of them. You just genuinely don't know what your goals are, even by now. And so how you're going to solve this is you're not doing 25 goals. You're going to write down 3. If you're real good with your time, maybe 5. And you're going to write them down in front of you. You're going to write them on your whiteboard in your office. You're going to write them in your planner. You're going to put them as your screensaver on your phone. You're going to make your vision board, put it in the screensaver on your phone. You're going to keep them in front of you, because then when you're making your daily small decisions that add up to big decisions, you can take your goals into consideration. So if you don't remember your goals, this is again not a guilt trip. You got too many, or they just aren't that important to you. Number 3, the reason why you have already given up on your goals is you don't actually believe you can achieve them. You have a belief problem, not a goal problem, if that makes sense. So going back to, I don't want to use weight loss because people always do that one, but say you're building a business and the goal was to make $10,000 a month in sales, but you have not achieved this goal for January, you're nowhere close, because if you're honest with yourself, you didn't believe in the first place that you could achieve it. And so my recommendation for you would be to work on that belief, work on that, because what we believe is going to shape our excitement around what it takes to get done what we want to get done. So if I don't believe I can actually lose weight, then I'm not going to eat healthy. Because why? Like I can't even think about the feeling of when I achieve that goal. If I don't believe I can make the $10,000, then I'm not going to make my offer to people, because one, I don't believe in the offer that I'm making, or I don't believe in myself. I don't have the self-confidence to believe that I can do it, or I don't believe in God, who's supposed to give you these goals in the first place. Number 4, you're with the wrong people. For some reason, every time my husband and I are in this, I like to call it a shift. We're kind of in a transition in life, and God is calling us to do some big, scary things. And we don't have all the answers and all of that. So anyways, there are seasons in our life where whenever God is transitioning us, I am very, and it's funny because both of us, we were texting this morning, both of us are kind of on the same page. I'm very sensitive to who I'm around, because I have to have so much space in my heart and my mind for the Holy Spirit to be doing what it is that He's going to be doing. I cannot be around negative people. Some of y'all say that you want to build a business, but you're not around business owners. You don't have business in your ear, in your car. You don't have people who believe in you. You hanging out with people who have doubt. You hanging out with people who are negative, and that, my friend, is gonna have you not achieving your goals. If you wanna, some of y'all are like, I want to lose weight, but you're hanging around people who drink all the time. Those do not go in alignment. And so if you are struggling to keep your goals, okay, say your goal was, I am not going to, let's do the drinking thing. I'm not gonna drink. I'm willing to bet that if you dropped that goal, it was because somebody wasn't enjoying a drink and you wanted to join them, right? Or say your goal was, I'm not going to gossip, all right? I'm going to be taming my tongue, which I'm going to do a teaching over that, but you're with, toxic people. I'm willing to bet that because you're with those toxic, you ain't gossiping by yourself, right? And so I'm willing to bet that's why you broke your goal. It's the same thing with everything. If you're trying to build a habit, you got to get around people who at least are not pushing you in the negative direction. So who you're around is going to be very important for whether or not you achieve your goals. Number 5, the most important, is that you made the wrong goals. You made the wrong goals because you lack vision. You put goals down that you felt like sounded good for this year because everybody's putting those goals down. But if you're honest with yourself, you're completely lost. You have no idea. You don't set goals in the first place because you have no idea which direction you're headed. And those kind of goals hold no weight. Like if I just put down, I want to lose 50 pounds, it holds no weight. Versus I want to lose 50 pounds because it's going to make me more confident to show up on video. I want to show up on video because I know that God has called me to impact thousands of women. That's a whole different level of motivation. And so my heart breaks for people who are just out here throwing goals on the board, and it's like, but what? That's so random. Like that goal is not for you. You have other work to do. So maybe your goal this year is just to get clarity on what it is that God is calling you to do. Y'all know I wrote a book, a vision book. I'm not ashamed. It's good. Is there anything in there that you probably haven't heard? I don't know. I don't think so. It's not, to me, it's not deep and profound stuff, but that might be because this is what I do. But I want you to get clear on what it is that your vision is. That's where goals come out of. Goals come out of what is the ultimate vision? What is the end goal? Where do I see myself? That is where goals come out of. Because if I know my vision is this, then I know how I need to spend my afternoons. If I know this is my vision, then I know, okay, so break this down into 10 years, break this down into 5 years, break this down into this year. What can I do this year to move the needle forward? What can I do this year that's going to be worth it? Your goals have to be worth it, or you're going to give up every January. Every January, end of January, you're going to give up. And I'm going to keep betting my money on it. So guys, get clarity so that you can know what it is that your goals are supposed to be, so they can be in alignment with your vision, and you won't be writing down other people's goals or goals that you think sound good. Because so many times people put, I want to lose weight this year, and it's like, well, maybe Maybe your actual goal this year is just to drink more water. I made a video about that. Like sometimes we just need to make small, sustainable goals so that we can be a person that keeps commitment to ourselves. Because the more that we keep the commitments that we make to ourselves, the more confident we are. The more confident we are, the more ambitious we are to go after the things that we say that we want. It's a domino effect. If you don't keep commitments to yourself, then you're not gonna go after that promotion. You're not gonna, have the guts to start that business. So anyways, let me know, how are you doing on your goals? Was this helpful? Are you gonna jump back on that thing? Because there's no, oh shoot, I messed up, I guess, man, screw it, goals ain't no good. Da, da, da. You can be that person, I guess. To me, that's not a life worth living. But let me know, are you going to jump back on? What are you going to do to tighten up your ship so you can get back on board? I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.